Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Right. So this is where we stopped yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Any questions so far?
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Now today is very important. Today we'll talk about Scrum. Basics of Scrum. What is Scrum? What are the rules that are there? Events, artifacts. All those things. Okay. We'll go one by one. Now, what is Scrum according to you? Have you heard of it in general? What is Scrum according to you?
No, I cannot really define, but yes, Scrum is more like the thing that I know about Scrum is more like management or organizing. That's what I think it is.
Sorry, come again.
I think Scrum, for me, I think Scrum is organizing or managing.
Okay, okay. Sure. So, so, Scrum. You follow rugby?
No, not the rugby. Yeah.
Scrum is derived from rugby actually.
Okay.
You see these images?
Mm.
So, Scrum is a term that is derived from rugby, wherein if you see everybody no has one single goal of taking the ball, right?
Mm.
Similarly, in Scrum, everyone will be working towards one single goal. Okay, so in Scrum, we have three roles. Let me open an Excel for you. Okay, so in Scrum, we have three roles here: Scrum Master, Product Owner, Development Team. Scrum Master, Product Owner, Development Team. These are the three roles: Scrum Master, Product Owner, Development Team. Now, we should be more worried about Scrum Master, right? So briefly, I'll tell you. Briefly, I'll tell what these roles does, and we'll discuss in detail as we progress. Okay. So Scrum Master is a person who will be helping the team to get the things done. Who will, Scrum Master is a person who will be facilitating all the events or ceremonies for the team. All the events or ceremonies for the team. Scrum Master is a person who will be making sure the team is the team bonding is good, the team is intact, right? Scrum Master is a person who makes sure the team is not getting any work from outside apart from what is committed inside the team, right? Lot more we'll discuss. Okay, but that's Scrum Master. Second role is Product Owner. Now, who is Product Owner? Have you heard of the role Product Owner?
Yes,
Okay, who do you think is Product Owner?
is the owner, I believe,
Sorry.
the one who is investing, I guess. I don't know.
No, Product Owner is the one who is writing the requirements. That is, Product Owner is nothing but business analyst. Have you heard of business analyst?
Business analyst, you said?
Yes, yes.
Yes, okay, business like a business analyst, okay.
Yeah. So Scrum Master, a product owner is the one It's like a business analyst who gives the requirements to the team. This
Oh, I see.
product owner talks to the customer, gets the requirements, and then pass it on to the development team to get it done.
Oh, I see.
So this product owner acts as a bridge between customer and the development team.
Mhm.
Okay. So this product owner will write the requirements, make sure he clarifies all the doubts that the team has, that the development team has. Any kinds of questions or queries that the development team has will be clarified, right? And product owner is the one who is responsible for the requirements. He works with various stakeholders to get the requirements, pass it on to the development team. Make sense?
Okay.
And we have the development team itself. This development team are the developers, that is the coders who code, who write the code, right? And also who test. Development team includes both developers and testers. Both put together is called as development team. Okay. So these are the three roles that are there in Scrum. No other roles are available in Scrum. These are the only three roles that are there in Scrum. Okay. If someone asks you what are the roles that are there in Scrum, the answer is Scrum Master, Product Owner, and Development team. Nothing else. They might cross question. How about Project Manager? Project Manager is not part of the Scrum team. Project Manager is outside the Scrum team. Any role, any role apart from these three are outside the Scrum team.
Mhm.
Okay, makes sense?
Okay.
Any questions?
Not in.
Okay, sure. These are the three roles. Now let's try to understand the events, or also called as ceremonies. Okay, let's try to understand events or so there are 4+1 events. First one is sprint planning. Second is daily scrum, sprint review, and then sprint retrospective. Right? Apart from these four, there is one other event or ceremony called as this is called as backlog refinement or grooming. Okay. These are the events that are there. What are these events? Let's try to understand what happens in these events. Let's try to understand. Okay. So, have you heard of any of this earlier?
No.
Mm, okay. Okay. Do you understand what is a sprint?
Quick, fast.
Quick, fast. Yes, right. General meaning, correct. In Agile, sprint is sprint is a short duration during which we as a Scrum team plan to work on some features and deliver it, as you told, quick and fast. Quickly and fastly, in a very short duration, we plan to know execute or develop something and deliver. Now, what is that short duration? That short duration can be anywhere between 1 week to 4 weeks, not more than 4 weeks. But usually the standard that is followed in the industry is 2 week sprint.
Mhm.
Usually,
Okay.
a 2 week sprint is followed in the industry. Okay, 2 week
Okay.
sprint is followed. Now assume what is the date today? Today is
Fifth.
seventh for you, right? Sorry,
Mhm.
fifth for you, right?
Fifth.
Today is
Fifth.
fifth. Assume Today we are starting the sprint. So first day of the sprint would be now. If today is the first day, uh, when will the sprint end? Is the
in
first.
in in
If
in
today is if,
in on 19th.
no, it's 18th. 5th
On
to
18th.
18th. 19th new sprint starts.
New sprint starts at 18th. Okay.
Yeah, 18th. Yeah. So the last day of the sprint is 18th. Right? First day of the sprint is 5th August. Last day of the sprint is 18th August. Okay. So this is the sprint day. Now keeping this in mind. So remember, sprint is a short duration, small, time boxed. Time boxed meaning fix it. We have 2 weeks. That's time boxed. Short duration during which we plan and execute some deliverables as a team. Okay.
Yes.
So keeping this in mind, keeping this first year of the sprint, last year of the sprint, and the sprint definition in mind, let's try to understand these things. Okay. Now sprint planning. What is sprint planning? Sprint planning is a ceremony or event that happens on the first day of the sprint, on 5th August in this case. This happens on first day of the sprint, and first thing in the morning. The duration for this would be for a 2 week sprint. It should ideally be maximum of 4 hours. For a 2 week sprint, on the first day of the sprint, we'll have a 4 hours of planning meeting. Now, what do we do
Mm-hmm.
there? What do we do there? Basically, we plan the work for the team. Who will do what, right? Who is available? Who is not available? Is there any holidays? Seeing all that, we'll decide what has to be done and who will own what. That would be decided here. In detail, I'll come to it later. But understand what work will each of us be doing and what work will we do as a team in the next coming 2 weeks will be decided in the sprint planning meeting. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is daily scrum. As the name says, it happens on a daily basis. So this happens every day. Every day, 15 minutes. It's a 15 minutes time boxed meeting. What do you mean by time boxed? It means this meeting should not exceed more than 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
This meeting should not exceed more than 15 minutes. It's a time boxed meeting. As a Scrum Master, you should make sure this meeting doesn't exceed more than 15 minutes. Now, what happens in this daily Scrum? In this daily Scrum meeting, all the team members join, like all this Scrum Master. By the way, Scrum Master will schedule all these meetings. Scrum Master owns all these meetings. So you should be scheduling all these meetings. You should be owning all these meetings. Now what happens in this daily Scrum meeting is all the developers will provide an update on what did they do yesterday, what are they planning to do today, and if there are any issues or blockers. Basically, they'll provide update on what did they do yesterday, what what are they planning to work on today, any or is there any issues or blockers. These are the things that would be discussed on. What did they do yesterday? What are they planning to do work on or plan to work on today? Any issues or blockers? In quick 1 minute, developers will provide an update and move on. Like for example, assume I'm a developer, I'll say yesterday I worked on the front end code of the registration page. Today I'll be working on the backend code. At this point, I do not have any updates. Simple, simple update, right? Simple update for the complete team. Okay, that's how you. That's what happens in a Scrum meeting. Where each developer will provide a quick update on the work. That's the reason we are saying we should close it within 15 minutes. We should not exceed 15 minutes. Make sense?
Okay.
Any questions?
No, not yet.
Okay. Next is sprint review meeting. So assume we plan the work. Daily Scrum happens every day, and we complete 2 weeks. At the end of 2 weeks, at the end of 2 weeks, we have to review the work that is done. We have to get the work reviewed with the stakeholders and customers and take feedback. So sprint review happens on the last day of the sprint. In this case, 18th August. Sprint review happens on 18th August. What
Mhm.
happens in the sprint review meeting is you call the customers, any senior management, stakeholders, everybody, and we showcase the work that is being done to everyone. So you see here, sprint review meeting, we call the stakeholders, we showcase the work that is done to stakeholders. Okay. Basically, we are demonstrating what we worked on in these 2 weeks to the stakeholders and take feedback from them. Make sense? And it should
Mhm.
be 1 hour meeting. Okay.
Okay.
And then comes sprint retrospective meeting. What is sprint retrospective meeting? Sprint retrospective meeting is a meeting where the team will uh, discuss on the team will discuss on. By the way, again, this happens on the last day of the sprint after the review meeting. The review meeting, maybe for 30 minutes, where the team will discuss on, hey, in this 2 week sprint, what went well? In this 2 week sprint, what did not go well? And where can we improve as a team? These are the three things that would be discussed on in retrospective meeting. Basically, what we are trying to do here is we are trying to inspect ourselves as a team and improve ourselves. As we progress, we want to improve. Like for example, what went well can be maybe the team collaboration was good. The team collaboration was good. What did not go well can be maybe there was a server downtime due to which the work was halted for a couple of hours. People could not work on anything for a couple of hours. That can be or did not go well. Now, where can we improve as a team is maybe the such server time can be notified well in advance so that we can plan better, right? So this is what went well, what did not go well, or where we can improve as a team. Are the things that I discussed in retrospective meeting. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Any questions on this for planning, daily scrum review, retrospective?
No, but are you gonna cover the backlog refinement and grooming as
I,
well?
I will, I will, I will.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay, okay. Now these are the four ceremonies that happens in the sprint. But there is one other called as backlog refinement or grooming session, which happens at least 4 or 5 days before the sprint starts.
Oh,
At least 4 or 5 days before the sprint starts. In this case, take assume 31st July. You can have multiple sessions also required, like for 1 hour, for 1 hour, 31st for 1 hour. First, like that you can have multiple sessions. But why? Basically, what happens in this backlog grooming session is uh, the the product owner, that is a business analyst, right? This person will explain the team about the work that is coming up. This person will explain the team about the work that is coming up well in advance. That is, 4 to 5 days before itself, the product owner is explaining the team about the requirements. So that why is it done 4 to 5 days before? So that the team can understand the requirements better, come up with queries, and plan better on 5th August. That's the reason we are doing it 4 to 5 days before, where the product owner explains all the requirements to the team. Make sense?
Yes.
But what is backlog? Backlog is nothing but all the requirements that has to be done to complete a product. Like if you want to build a product like WhatsApp, what are all the requirements that has to be taken care? That's backlog, right? That's backlog. So this is backlog refinement session, also called as grooming session. Any questions?
No.
Okay, sure. So this is about the events or ceremonies. We saw the roles, Scrum Master, development team, product owner. We saw the events or ceremonies, planning, daily Scrum, review, retrospective, and we have something called as backlog refinement session. Okay. Now let's discuss about the artifacts. What are artifacts? They are nothing but deliverables. Artifacts are nothing but deliverables. So we have something called as product backlog, sprint backlog, and the other thing, product increment. Increment. So these are the three artifacts. Okay, these are the three artifacts. Artifacts are also called as deliverables. This product backlog. Product backlog is nothing but list of things that has to be done to complete a product is called as product backlog. Like for example, if you want to build a website like Amazon, what are all the list of things that have to be taken care? That is product backlog. Like for example, assume the product name is Amazon. Okay. So if you want to build a product like Amazon, the product backlog you need to have is like you have to take care of registration, you have to take care of login, you have to take care of home page, you have to take care of uh, cart management, you have to take care of checkout, you have to take care of payment, you have to take care of order tracking, you have to take care of customer support, so many other things, right? So if you want to build a product like Amazon, if you want to build a product like Amazon, these are the things that has to be taken care of. That is your product backlog. Making sense?
Yes.
So the product backlog for Amazon looks like this. If you want to build a product like Amazon, this is what you have to do. Right? Now what is sprint backlog? Product backlog basically is a list of everything that has to be done to build a product like Amazon. What is sprint backlog? Now sprint backlog is nothing but backlog. Right? Now first of all, what is a sprint?
Short and quick.
Yeah, quick, yeah, small time duration during which we plan and build something. Correct? Now, if you want to build a product like this. This might take couple of months. This might take couple of months. But but you know, for the sprint duration for 2 weeks, assume we want to plan for 5th August to 18th August. 5th August to 18th August. For these 2 weeks, what are the things that you can do out of this is your sprint backlog. Like assume you plan to complete registration. So you plan to complete registration and login in this 2 week sprint. Then that list of things that you are planning to complete in the among the complete list is called a sprint backlog. So your sprint backlog is always subset of your product backlog. Making sense?
No, can you tell me one more time? I didn't quite understand.
Okay.
So how
So
is
if you,
sprint backing different than versus the product backing? I understood the product backing.
correct. You understood the product backlog?
Yes.
Okay. So I told if you want to do a product backlog, or like if you want to build a website like Amazon, these are the
Mhm.
things that has to be done. But this takes months together.
Right.
Correct? This takes months together. But now you want to plan for the next 2 weeks sprint, which is starting from 5th August to 18th August.
Yeah.
For this 2 weeks, you cannot do all these things, but
Mm.
you can take few things here and do it.
Right. Okay. Okay.
That list of things that you can do in these 2 weeks, registration and login. Assume in these 2 weeks you will be able to do registration and login. Then that list of things that you can do in these 2 weeks is called a sprint backlog.
Okay.
So your sprint backlog is always subset of your product backlog. Your sprint backlog is always subset of your product backlog. Make sense?
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Okay. So what did we study here? We learned the three roles: Scrum Master, Development Team, Product Owner, and then we learned about the uh, events or ceremonies. We have daily sprint planning meeting, which happens on the first day of the sprint, where in the planning meeting, the product owner goes through the product backlog and decides what can be taken out of this big list. Maybe a couple of things can be taken, and that would be picked up in the sprint planning meeting. Then the list of things that has been picked up is called a sprint backlog, on which we will discuss in daily scrum. Every day 15 minutes we will get update on this sprint backlog, and then once this is completed, on the last day of the sprint, we call the stakeholders and showcase the incremental product that is being developed, and finally we do the retrospective meeting. Make sense? You
Yes.
got the cycle, you got the cycle how it works, and this continues sprint on sprint, sprint on sprint. Any questions?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So this is on Scrum. Three roles, 4 or 5 ceremonies, and 3 artifacts. So there might be a lot of interview questions on this. What are the roles that are there in Scrum? What are the events or ceremonies that are there in Scrum? What happens in Scrum, daily Scrum? What happens in the sprint review and all? But I'll explain in detail about this in the upcoming slides. But here, the overview is what I wanted to give. The overview of Scrum. Okay. Please let me know if you have not understood any term here. Any term.
No. I
Don't
think
don't
I.
don't don't worry about being you know hesitant to ask anything.
Hello.
If not got anything, let me know. Clear? Any questions here? No. Shall we move ahead? Hello. Am I audible? Can you hear me? Am I audible? Yeah, am I audible?
Hello?
Hey, I can hear you now. I think you got
I
dropped
don't,
off.
yeah, I think I got disconnected or something. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah,
No worries.
sorry. Yeah, we
But,
we can.
yeah, I was asking, if there are any queries. If not,
Yeah, you were saying something about OU or UA something.
uh, no.
Okay, never mind. I thought you said something
Oh,
about OU of Scrum or something.
overview of the Scrum. This is the
Overview of Scrum.
overview of both,
Mm.
right? Overview. Okay, fine. Fine. If no questions here, we'll stop here, and
Okay.
we'll discuss in detail about this tomorrow. But try to revise this. Okay, try to
Okay.
revise this, and from Monday we'll start at a different time, which the team will let you know. I had told you right about the time. What was the time we decided?
6:30. Yeah, the same time as today. Hello?
Okay, the team will update you on the time. Okay.
Okay. So I have a
Oh,
question. So
yeah.
during the interviews, do people ask question like what are the four values of Agile Manifesto or what are the 12 principles? So do
They
people
will
ask
not
questions
ask.
like yeah,
They will not ask 12 principles, but four values they can ask, and
okay,
also they will ask questions related to values. They will not ask directly, but indirectly, like scenario based.
okay,
Scenario based questions will be there, which we will discuss, at the end of the course.
okay, no worries.
Hmm? Okay.
So before you go, Rajiv, so for the future reference, right? What
Mhm.
are the contents? Are the contents pretty much going to be like this, or is it going to be more into technical terms?
No, are you getting these terms? So
Yes,
we'll,
yes, yes.
as and when you understand these terms, we'll
Yeah.
come through more terms.
Oh, okay,
We'll
okay.
come through more
So,
terms. It
so,
won't be
so the
technical.
co- so the content would be pretty much like this, but in more in a deeper version.
Yes, yes, correct, correct. And then we'll do the project also. When we do the project, you'll get complete clarity.
Okay, no worries. Thank you very much, Rajiv. I'll see you
Yeah.
on Monday then. Okay.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you. It was great. Huh?
Uh,
See you.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.
Bye. Bye.